Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So actually market is following to our suggestion that we have made in our weekly report. We said with some temporal relief on the geopolitical arena and reaching of some technical support areas, I mean the daily oversold that we have discussed, we could get some pullback on euro currency. And potentially it brings interesting stop on the daily chart, which might be the bread and butter sell. Actually, it is, showing the really fast progress. As you can see, recently the fast action was really to the upside. This market has moved, rather significant back to the 1740 area. In fact, based on recent action, we could make the two major conclusions. First of all, we're still watching for a bread and butter, and today might be the first close above the 3x3. In general, we suggest that market should move slightly higher to reach the 1260 area, which is actually 30% resistance, and this is the first area where the bread and butter could start. Chances for the bread and butter looks high is because we have got really very strong sell-off recently with a really strong downside momentum. It means that some rest of the momentum market exists, and it should push price slightly lower to show the retracement, which is actually will be the target of the bread and butter. This is the first moment. In the second moment, if you take a look at overall price performance, you easily could recognize huge morning star candle pattern on the daily chart. This is really very good pattern. You can see that the middle pattern is actually indecision high wave, which is really great. And in fact, this pattern works in a similar manner as engulfing. It means that once the bread and butter will be completed, we could get another upward extension, this ABCD pattern. In general, it stands in agreement with the overall fundamental situation. Why? Because on the geopolitical tensions, Olympic game is starting right now. Hardly something will happen in the geopolitical arena. It's just because Putin is coming to Mr. C, and this will be some negotiations. That will be the Olympic Games. It probably will last within a month. Only some provocations on the border, maybe in Eastern Europe, might trigger some conflict, but it's definitely not in the interest of the Russia. So, because president will be out of the country, he will be in China, and in general, the atmosphere of the Olympic Games is not really good background for starting any conflict. That's why that is fairly supposed that indeed this might be some relief, but we should not be deceived with this action and do not treat it as a major reversal, because as we said, we do not expect that geopolitical tensions will be over very soon. They start just in initial stage, and where they will be finished and how they will last, so we will see. But it's definitely not a question of 1-2 months. It probably could last for a year or maybe longer. But anyway, it's an important moment. Second, speaking on the economical part, we know the statement of the Fed. We know that everybody expects the rate change in March. And currently everybody will just watching for statistics, which will be the non-farm payrolls this week. Also a meeting of some central banks, including the European Central Bank. So anyway, overall background supports the idea of the possible relief, possible pullback, but still, we still think that it should be temporal, and this will be just a retracement. Currently, at least, we do not have any significant reasons to treat it as a major reversal by far. So, from that standpoint, if you would like to buy euro, you probably need to wait when this bread and butter trade will come to an end. Maybe we will get some godless cheaper to buy pattern on the lower time frame. So let's see to step in, maybe some other patterns. But in general, if you would like to buy, you already have the background. And actually, you just need to try to catch the position at closer to the lows as possible. So just to minimize the potential risk. That's the background of your trade. That's the invalidation of your trade. Invalidation point, I mean. So everything is based currently on this pattern. For those who would like to buy. For those who would like to sell and take the short position, here we need to be patient a bit because market hasn't closed above the 3x3 yet and hasn't reached the major resistance. Once it will be done, we could consider possibly taking the position. In general, I do not see something interesting on the 4-day frame chart. It's just our prediction here. Trend is turning bullish. On the hourly chart, let's take a look. Market is coming to the resistance cluster, which is actually 1230 area. And if you take a look in general at the hourly chart, you can see lots of tops here. It means that from any of these top, you could build more 618 levels. So I put here just the most recent one, but if you start putting here the fib levels right from all these tops, you'll get just some scale of the 618 levels, which actually create the significant resistance area in agreement with the daily 1260. So in here you could act differently. For example, you could, as I said, wait for confirmation and reaching of this confluence when the market will hit these areas 1270. So actually that's an area where we probably should get a chance to go short with the bread and butter. But potentially you maybe don't know if you're sure. You, for example, could try to anticipate all this stuff and place stop above the area on the daily chart that we have, some here above this area, trying to anticipate. But with this very strong upper direction, it would be better to wait for a clear pattern. For instance, it might be minor butterfly or something might be formed here. Well, anticipation also has some advantages. It's just because if downside action starts right from here and it will start fast, you will be in this trade. Those who will not anticipate and wait for some confirmation pattern could not get it, and action could start without any reversal patterns as well. But this is mostly the personal option, and it's just act as you more prefer to do this. I prefer usually still to get confirmation, so I would prefer to drop time frame maybe to the 15-minute chart and see what will happen there, and any bearish patterns that might be formed around 1270 to 1240 area. It could be used for bread and butter start. Speaking about further upward continuation based on the daily pattern, indeed, as you can see, even with this ABCD pattern, CD leg to the XOP looks very fast, and it gives some chances that it might be some greater A, B, C bottom, D pattern later. So that's two moments that we intend to keep an eye on euro currency.